Okay, so tonight I'm going to be running the Bristol Spring Race in the 1994 Busch Grand National season. Taking a quick look at the points. After 7 races, I've moved up to 8th. I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at right now. I have 1 win at Martinsville, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. I've led 102 laps. So things are going pretty good in the season right now. I don't use a lot of modded tracks. I tend to stick to just the default tracks, the Project Wildfire tracks, and now I've been playing a lot of Project Short Track tracks. And but this Bristol track is one of the modded tracks I use. So I use this Bristol two pit lanes 2.1 by AI Line Mod. The track is once you download it, it's called Bristol_AI. And all it does is it takes the default NR2003 Bristol tracks and removes the that Armco barrier from turn 1 and 2 so that you can just use whatever pit road you're using. So like if you pit on the front stretch, you just enter in turn 4 and then you exit in turn 1. And same thing with the backstretch. This is how the pit lanes were back in the 90s, and I believe they changed it in 2002 to where they had that. They tried to make it one big pit road, so you would enter in on turn 4 and then exit in turn 3. So I'm doing this track, which is much more accurate for the time. It doesn't affect how the cars race or anything. That's all default. It just changes the pit road behavior. And it's pretty interesting how he did it. Apparently, he just got all the AI files for pitting from NASCAR 4 and kind of, you know, translated them into NASCAR Racing 2003 or whatever. And so now basically the cars will pit like they would in NASCAR 4 when there was 2 separate pit lanes. So that's the track I'm going to be using tonight. I'm feeling pretty good about this race. I love the short tracks in this game. I love Bristol. Anyone who likes NASCAR in the 90s loved Bristol. And so I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully I get some clear weather, and that will make the race so much better. All right, so we're doing 100% length for the Busch series was 250 laps. 94 Busch. There were 36 cars that started this race, so 35 AI and me. I'm doing 100% difficulty, realistic, etc., realistic, etc. Okay. All right, and right now it's clear in 70 degrees. That's perfect. Yeah, I think I'll do one or a couple quick laps in practice. Qualify fast, fast. You know what? Actually, first I'm going to calibrate. Okay.
Limit's 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
The AI tends to qualify much better than me here, so I think I'm probably going to end up pitting on the backstretch and probably qualifying somewhere around 26th. But I have been getting lots of green flag racing in my practice races, so hopefully it won't just turn into a caution fest.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide,
And
outside,
as I say
clear
that,
outside.
Stevie Reeves just takes that guy straight into the wall. Hopefully we don't see too much of that during the race. The tricky thing, since I'm using the 2 different pit roads, is knowing what turn you're in. So if you're like under green flag and you're like, oh, I need to pit, you got to know, well, am I on the front stretch or am I on the back stretch? And so the way I determine the difference is that here in turn 3 and 4, there's no advertising boards. It's just grandstand. And then when you get here to turn 1 and 2, they've got all these advertising boards. So during the race, if you have to pit under green or caution, I'll be pitting on the backstretch most likely. And so I'll know to come down right here to do the backstretch pits. And know that right here there's no board, so if you go down here, you'll be on the front stretch. And that's always an issue. Yeah, there's no indication when people are gonna pit. Except sometimes the guys you're racing around will take a really high line. But right there, like, there was no one between me and Mike McLaughlin. So there's no one to kind of signal, hey, this guy's going to pit by racing up high. And so they just stop right in front of you. But it's Bristol, so even if that were to happen in the race, that's not enough damage to really cause any problems. I just keep going. Alright, I think it's time to qualify. Good, it's still clear.
Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. There's the checkered flag.
All right, let's see how I did. Ooh, now it's cloudy. Okay, 19th. That's not bad. That's not bad, but man, that's right in the middle of what is probably going to be a mess on the start. I don't know. I think I'll be okay. Oh, and Shauna Robinson's starting right behind me. So I don't think I'll really have to worry about her trying to jump under me and make it 3 wide. But we'll see. Maybe since she's behind me, I'll get a little buffer. But am I on the front stretch or the back stretch? All right, I got to figure out where I'm pitting. How's the tire temps? 94. Oh, I'm actually on the front stretch.
Limit's 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds.
And the speed limit's 35, which is really like 2750.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
He says keep it under 3,000, but that's not as helpful as I'd like. Resendez was coming up onto the track right under me. All right.
Limits 35. Keep it under 3,000 in second.
I'm speeding.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Outside. Clear. Inside. Still there. Clear. Inside. Clear.
All right, let's see if I can come in the pits without Randy LaJoie running into the back of me.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in
Okay,
second.
not bad. Oh, but I missed my pit. All right, I got to remember that. I'm like the second pit in. All right, let's try that again.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
So I got to make sure. Yeah, I mean, I imagine most of my pitting will be under caution. But just in case, I got to remember to really get slowed down because I'm one of the first pit stalls.
Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
All right, let's try this here.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in second.
All right. Got to remember that. You know, actually, what's the temperature? All right, brand new tires are at 93. It's a lot better than in my practice races. I've been doing cloudy with 50 degrees, and the car is much harder to handle when it's cold like that. So hopefully it'll be clear. We'll see. Cloudy, but it's still 74, so I think that'll be all right.
Drivers, to your cars.
All right, I'm starting 19th. Let's take a look at this again. I'll be right behind Tim Fedewa, who's going to be pretty fast. And then I'm in front of Shauna Robinson, who's going to be pretty slow. So that should give me a decent buffer. Just got to watch out for shenanigans. If they start going 3 wide, then they're going to wreck. Rumley will be on my outside. That's good too. He'll be pretty slow, I think. Though at the beginning of the race, the car it handles a little weird, so he may get past. I don't know. And then in front of him will be Jim Bound. All right, so I think that should give me a pretty good buffer here between Fedewa and Bound in front of me, and then Rumley and Robinson behind me. And Jason Keller's back here. He'll be fast, so he'll be coming up pretty soon. Presley will be fast. And then anyone slow up here? Payne. He'll be falling back at the beginning. And he's starting on the outside, so may be able to sneak up under him if we go green for a little bit. Okay. All right, here we go. Got the right setup. Yep. Oh, let me bring up the thing on my other computer. All right, mute that. Okay, ready to go.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
I don't like that driver start your engines. They should have done a little better job with those. But whatever. Alright, so I just want to check my mirror, make sure Shauna's not doing anything shady. And I think I'll be all fine.
Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed. Limits 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 5 car.
Alright, I'd like to look at that again, but basically what happened is there were 2 guys on the outside, and when I dove under the
Pit road is now open.
the white car, he moved down to the middle lane to try and pass the guy on the outside, and then I was on the bottom 3 wide, and I wasn't really prepared for him to do that. But that's no big deal. Car's fine. Yeah, no damage.
Stay behind the 55 car.
Looks like everyone's pitting. Oh, someone just spun behind me. Alright, there's the 55. I should probably come in and get new tires.
Stay behind the 31 car.
I wonder if we're going green next time. No. Okay.
The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. Limits 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 3. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. The pace cars in turn 4. Stay behind the 40 car. We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 40 car on the outside line.
Alright, we'll just ignore those first 6 laps. This is the start of the race. I'm starting in the back, but that doesn't bother me. It'll may be kind of tough to stay in front of the leader because they'll come around pretty quick, but I've done this in the practice races, so I don't think it'll be too difficult. We'll see.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green! Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Oh man, I think that's... Oh, David Green was a lap down. He's who's behind me. So he's not on the lead lap. I may go... Let's see if I let him go, can get behind him.
Clear inside.
And let... Oh.
We got trouble on the back straight. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Man, I wanted to try to stay with David Green and let him knock these dudes out of the groove for me.
Outside. Clear.
Not quite.
Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
I don't see the leader behind me,
Car outside.
so
Clear.
I think I'm doing all right. I'm not at risk of going a lap down, so it's going. We're cruising.
Car outside.
I almost
Clear
hit Rodney
outside.
Combs.
Outside. Still there. Still there.
Oh, Payne just went in the inside wall, it looked like.
Clear.
Oh, David Green's in the outside wall
Yellow
now.
flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Okay, we're under caution. Pit road
Okay.
is closed. We got trouble in turn 4. Stay behind the 43 car. We got a wreck in turn 1.
That was
Pit road is
about,
now open.
what, 43 laps of green?
Past the 5 car. Past the 5 car.
Kind of afraid to pit, I don't want to lose a lap. I'm one of the last guys on the lead lap, so I'm just going to go around. I'll pit next time, once I'm caught up with the pace car. Alright, I said there's no billboards in 3 and 4, right? Yeah.
Keep it to
Okay.
35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars on the front straight. You're too far back. Pull up.
Whatever.
The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 3. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 71 car. Stay behind the 96 car.
Stay behind the 96. No one's out. Alright, so basically I'm starting last again, but I'm on the lead lap, so good to go.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay
Who's-
behind the 96 car on the outside
Leader,
line.
Hermie. Yeah, just gotta make sure I mean, long runs are cool because then we get to lap some people, but I don't want to get lapped, so. And starting back here, it's a lot easier to get lapped, so I just gotta make sure I don't get lapped and I'm good.
Get ready now. Going green.
This is where we may get more cautions.
The pace car's in. Green, green, green! Car outside. Clear outside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Car outside. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 29 car. Stay behind the 29 car.
Stay behind the 29.
Pit road is closed. Pit road is now open. We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
Yes, I am. Alright, so I don't mind this because I'm going to pit,
The 15 car.
and then I'll have fresher tires than everyone else on the track on the next restart.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 2. We'll give you just a splash of fuel. The pace cars on the back straight. The pace cars in turn 3. Wait, something's wrong. Come on, you guys. One of the air wrenches jammed. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Sorry, buddy. I know you can make it up on the track. Stay behind the 2 car.
I don't think I got any damage in that incident either. You know, I hate that the spotter does that, like, oh, the lug wrench just jammed, or we couldn't get the lug nuts on right. I've never noticed that it really made any difference with the actual time of the pit stop, so I kind of want to just, like, if I could pick and choose what things he says, I would just uncheck that. It's just annoying. Alright, so still no cars knocked out of the race. If we're gonna have these crazy restarts, I at least hope that people are getting damaged enough to knock them out of the race, and then it just makes the race easier as we go along. But that last one was pretty tame. No one really got any damage, so
next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind.
It didn't really make any
53 car
difference.
On the outside line.
Oh, okay, one guy's out. Joe Bessie. The more cars we knock out of the race, the better. And the less cars there are, the more likely we are to go green for a while.
Get ready now. Going green.
Alright, I should have fresher tires than everyone
Green, green, green!
by a couple laps. Just kind of chill for a couple laps and let them come up to temperature. Someone's pitting up here.
Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear outside. We got trouble in the pit. Pit road is closed. Inside. Still there. Clear. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 34 car.
All right, still no damage. The 34 wasn't the leader, was he? No. Okay.
Stay behind the 34 car.
All right, that
Pit
one
road
looked
is
a
now
little
open.
bit more substantial, so hopefully some guys got some damage. All right, doesn't look okay. Chad Little's in the pit. Looked like Elton Sawyer was in the pit. All right, I'm gonna pit again. Doesn't look like anyone else is pitting, and so now I'll have about 10, 15 lap fresher tires than everyone else. So once it goes green, I'll be in good shape.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 2. Stay behind the 34 car.
Oh,
pace
they
cars
better
on the
not
back
black
straight.
flag me for passing under caution. I don't like when he says, you know, stay behind whatever car as I'm coming on
Pace
pit
cars
road.
in turn 3. Go, go, go! Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 4.
If they do black flag me, then that's a stop and go under
The
green.
pace cars on the front straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 23 car.
Okay. God, that scares me. All right, now I have a little better tires than everyone else. If we can go green for a little while, I'll start moving my way up through these guys with fresher tires. Okay, good. We're down to
We're
33
going
in the
green
race.
next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 34 car on the outside line.
So much easier to just chill in the back and let the AI wreck themselves.
Get ready now. Going green.
Oops, not paying attention. No damage.
The pace car's in. Green, green, green!
See this guy,
Clear
is he
outside.
bound?
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Car outside. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind
The
71
Lysol car, 63, bound.
Stay
He
behind the 71 car.
he jumped to the middle, so he was on the outside of me, and then he jumped to the middle to pass somebody 3 wide. That's what happened on the start and caused me to spin out.
Pit road is now open. We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
Like, I could try and avoid being 3 wide as much as possible, but sometimes the AI just forces you into a 3 wide spot. And if you're not ready for it, you can't really react to it or be prepared for it. But Tom Peck was on the outside there in the 31 channel lock car, and he was slowing everyone down. All right, well, I'm gonna pit again, get fresh tires, because one of these restarts is gonna go green for a while. And when it does, I'll have way better tires than everyone else.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in second. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go! Limits 35. Keep it under 3,000 in second. The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 71 car.
All right, lap 80. Still 33 in the race. We gotta knock some of these guys out.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 71 car on the outside line. Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green! The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. You got a slow car ahead. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 6 car. You got a slow car ahead. Stay behind the 6 car.
See, they keep wrecking on the front stretch. I mean, if they're gonna wreck, you gotta wreck properly and get some damage and stuff.
Pit road is closed.
These are all really tame wrecks, and so it's
Pit
not
road
really
is now open. We can't pit this time by.
doing
We're
any
not on the lead
good.
lap.
So far, it's just all these lazy spins on the front stretch, and it's not gonna knock dudes out of the race. All right, well, I'm gonna pit again. I'll pit next time around. Get fresh tires.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. You're too far back. Pull up. The pace cars on the back straight. The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go! Limits 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 44 car.
On those pit stops, I'd much rather be too far back than too far forward and then have to go into reverse. And so I've been kind of practicing stopping a little early instead of trying to like slam on the brakes right at the pit board or the pit sign. All right, I'm still on the lead lap. Okay, we got another retirement. We're down to 31 in the race.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 44 car on the outside line.
Looks like David Green's gotten his lap back. Guess on that first one that started this. All right, if this goes green for a little while, I'll be on way fresher tires than them now. And I'll be able to work my way towards the front.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green! The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. We got trouble in turn 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just got on the brakes too hard and spun it.
Pit road is close. There's an accident in turn 2. We got trouble on the back straight. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 15 car.
Okay, definitely knocking some more people out of the race this time. All right, still no damage. When I hit the brakes and started to lose control of the car, it looked like it was going to go head on into the end of the pit wall, and that would have been really bad. So I kind of jerked it back to the right and spun it towards the outside wall, and I don't think I actually made contact with it. All right, well, I'm going to pit again.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
Okay, Moise is out.
The pace cars
Saw her
on the back
smoking.
straight. Go, go, go! Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 3.
I think the 15 has lost his hood now.
The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 15 car.
At least I'm not getting damage or getting involved in these. Just staying on the lead lap, waiting for these people to run, to wreck themselves out. That's all you can really do when it's like this. And wait for enough cars to get knocked out that we go green for a while.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the
All
71 car on the outside line.
Lap 95. Okay.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green!
Oh, the leader got involved in something. I saw Rumley up against the wall. It looked like a bunch of people were going to run into him in the corner there. Just kind of relax back here for a sec. Oh, there goes Ricky Craven.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. We got a wreck in turn 1. You got a slow car down low.
Whoa! God. The car is so hard to control on cold tires.
There's an
Oh,
accident.
I finally got damage.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 59 car.
But that damage is nothing. We get it fixed right here.
Pit road is now open.
Or we'll wait to catch up to the pace car. See, now we're back to where almost everyone is pitting again. So pitting right now is not going to give me an advantage of having fresh tires. So if it goes green this time, it'll still be pretty equal.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
No one got knocked out.
The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second, the pace cars in turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 2 car.
I mean, Craven had to have gotten some significant damage there. Is he missing his hood now? Yeah, I think he is.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 71 car on the outside line.
I mean, he hit the inside wall and then came up onto the track and wrecked into like 3 other cars. Alright, who's this behind me? Jim Bound. Okay, he's on the lead lap. He's missing his hood. Probably just see if... I'll probably just try and let him
Get
go
ready now. Going green.
at the beginning here and let the tires warm up.
The pace car's in. Green, green, green! Outside. Clear.
Oh, the 5 car that time. That may not be a caution.
We got trouble in turn 1.
Oh, they're 3 wide right there. Still 3 wide. '57 is trying to get by the 75. So he's trying to jump to the middle.
Outside. Still there. Still there.
Oh, the 2's wrecking someone.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear. We got a wreck on the back straight. You got a slow car up high. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 59 car.
Looks like the 2 got into the 15, and then it stacked up a little bit after that. All right, so Dave Resendez was smoking, so he's out. I'll pit again next time around. It's nice having an unlimited supply of tires. You can just pit on every caution. All right, we knocked 2 more guys out. Nice.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
The line of cars behind the pace car is getting shorter.
The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Limits 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 75 car.
I know Dennis Setzer, the 59, he was going pretty slow on that last restart, so I think he's got some engine damage. Yeah, his car is pretty beat up. I think the 2 got into the 15, the Grease Lightning, Dirk Stevens car.
We're going green next time by.
On that last
we're on the lead
caution.
lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 75 car on the outside line.
Shauna Robinson is still in it. All right, 19 on the lead lap. And we're down to 28 in the race. All right, good deal.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green!
I don't like that the leader has quite a jump on the field like that, because he's going to be going full speed coming around to lap people, and I'm bogged down in all of this mess. By the time you can really get to racing, you're already like a half lap down. But these cars are pretty slow. Once they get sorted out a little bit, I'll be able to blow by them, I think, pretty easily. You just got to be careful, like what Randy LaJoie did right there, where he's in the high line and you think you're good, and then they just cut down. Like, see the Dennis Setzer right there too. Even if you're on the low line, they'll just cut down and take it 3 wide. See, Kevin LePage is doing it right now. You got to be really careful for that.
Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Shauna!
There's too much debris on the track.
Shauna
Clear
flipping
outside.
and
We got a wreck
landing.
on the back straight.
Landing on the pit wall.
There's an accident in the pit. We got trouble on the back straight.
I was really pulling for Shauna to have a good race here.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 29 car.
All right, well, hopefully she's out now.
Pit road is now open.
We got close to being able to run some green flag laps that time. All right, well, I'm gonna pit. All right, that was a bunch of lead lap cars that got wrecked that time. I'm up to 14th.
Limits 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. Go! Go, go, go! Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000. In second. There are the cross flags. We're halfway home. The
Oh,
pace
gosh.
cars in turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 75 car.
We're halfway and the race hasn't even started yet. I think we just had like one green flag run at the very beginning for 40 laps. At some point, I'm just going to have to start staying out under caution and make up some positions. But I really don't want to do that. I'd like to get a green flag run and be able to pass everyone. All right, we got some more people knocked out. Looks like we're down to 26 in the race. Almost everyone is on the lead lap.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 75 car on the outside line. Get
Is
ready
that
now.
Tommy
Going
Houston
green.
behind me? I'll let him go.
The pace car's in. Green, green, green!
Thanks, Tommy. Pitting right in front of me. Hopefully he's not doing the pit road thing where he pits on every lap. He might be though. Yeah, he is. There he goes back in the pits. All right, so gotta watch out for the 6 car.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear.
No caution. All right, the 6 is pitting.
Outside. Clear.
All right, 6 is pitting.
Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear.
Dive bomb.
Outside. Clear. Car outside.
That's risky. But
Clear
the leader is
outside.
coming. You got to go.
Car outside. We got trouble on the back straight. Clear outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear.
Stay in green. Stay in green. Yep. Okay.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside. outside. Still there. Clear outside.
All right, I'm gaining ground on the leader. Must be stuck in traffic.
Outside. outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
Looks like the leader is right in front of me here. In that pack up there. I don't know why they're getting hung up so much.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside.
Oh, here comes the 6.
Still there.
Is he still doing his pit road thing?
Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, here he comes again.
Inside. Still there. Clear.
That's awkward.
Car outside. Still there.
That was really awkward. 6 making it
Clear
awkward right
outside.
now.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Yeah, here he comes again. Ooh, I almost hit Kenny.
Car outside.
Give me room, Kenny.
Still there.
Boy, this is awkward too.
Still there. Clear outside.
All right. Moving on. All right, I don't like how Tracy Leslie is coming up on my bumper. I either need to let him go or get by the 9. All right, I'm gonna let him go.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Whoops.
Inside.
When you're behind a car and the faster cars are behind you, it's like you're just waiting to get spun out. So it's just not worth it to try and stay in front of them. Just let them go and sort it out. It's pretty sloppy hitting the wall there though. Yeah, I got a little damage, but it's no big deal. See, now that Leslie's stuck behind the 29, he's probably going to try and jump down and do a 3 wide thing.
Outside.
No, looks like I got him.
Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Come on, guys.
Outside.
Getting a little stuck
Still
behind
there.
the 15 here.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside.
Just a little bump drafting, that's all. Looks like I helped him get by the 9 here. All right, I'm starting to get worried about green flag pit stops. What do we got, 47 to go? Will people be pitting? Looks like I can make it the rest of the way. I need to get by Mike Wallace here though, and the 59. But Mike Wallace isn't really trying to make a move on the 59. Let's go, Mike.
Car outside. Clear.
Okay, the 57 pit. Oh, this gets nervy here because I don't
Car outside.
want someone slamming on the brakes in front of me to pit.
Clear.
Who's that? Oh, that's the 6. He's just doing his thing. The 6 making it awkward some more.
outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
All right, well, I'm definitely not going to pit. But I was pitting on every caution, so if there's guys who had pit on the caution before the last caution, they may run out of gas and have to pit to get a splash. So I think I'm in pretty good shape here. What position am I in? See, I'm up to 4th. Come on, guys. Lap cars passing each other.
Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
All right, that was for 3rd. We've got Pearson right here is for 2nd, and I'm definitely faster than him. Yeah, he's pretty slow. Let me go, Larry. I don't want to hit him. Whoa, almost lost the car there. Come on.
Car outside. Clear.
He's just getting a much better run off the corner here. All right, here comes the 6 again to make it awkward.
Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, he's slow in the corner, but he's just getting off the corner a lot better. And I don't feel like I'm far enough along to really dive bomb him. Okay, we can take advantage of Randy LaJoie here, I think.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
Yeah, that worked out.
Outside. Clear.
All right, is there enough time to catch Johnny Benson? Out of the way.
Outside. Clear.
Let's go, buddy. Out of the way. It's Mike Garvey, I think, in the 0.
Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
I think we're running out of laps. 7 to go. And he's right here in front of me.
Outside. The next car is the leader. Clear. Just 5 more to go. Outside. The next car is the leader. The next car is the leader. Clear.
Just let me go, Johnny. I'm way faster than you. I've got fresher tires. Just like Larry Pearson, he's...
Car outside. Here comes the leader. Still there. The next car's the leader. Last lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home. Clear outside. You're in first.
Damn right, spotter.
You won! Why did these other guys even bother to show up?
Well, there you go. The other AI were faster than me down the straightaway.
35. Keep it under 3,000
Because
seconds.
they're actually faster than me. But I was faster in the corners because I was pitting under every caution and I had fresher tires than them. And it was just enough that I caught the leader with 1 lap to go. All right, well, hopefully the second half of that race made the first half worthwhile. I know it did for me. All right, so I win it. Johnny Benson second. Let's export this. 04 to the 29th. This is race number 8, I think. Bristol. 2908 Bristol. All right. So 25 ended up finishing the race. Tommy Houston in the 6 car, he was doing the pit road thing and ended up 61 laps down, just making it awkward for everyone. Hold on, I need some tea. All right, yeah, so here's the thing, like the 100% opponent strength, in my opinion, would be accurate because Johnny Benson and Larry Pearson, and even like Tracy Leslie, Kenny Wallace, David Green, those guys were faster than me. But I pit on that last caution and they didn't. And so then I had fresher tires. And I knew as long as I just pit on every caution and get fresh tires every time, eventually we're going to go green and I'm going to have fresher tires than everyone else. And so that was the strategy and it ended up paying off. So I kind of want to see a couple things. All right, so when was that last caution? I mean, it was a while. I think we went over 100 laps green. Okay. This was the last caution. Let me see here. Pit lane. Let's see who pits on this caution. Oh, Kenny Wallace did pit. All right, so we're under green here. The caution comes out. And I don't know who that is. I think they were in the wreck and teleported. That might be Mike McLaughlin or something. All right, there's the 41 of Johnny Rumley. He was laps down. Okay, Kenny Wallace pit on the last caution. And there's Hermie Sadler and Robert Presley. There's me just going around again. Just making sure I don't lose a lap or something. All right, the 8, the 25, and the 63. And then there's the 6 just doing his stupid caution thing. There's Robert Presley. See, he almost lost a lap. Or no, that's Dennis Setzer. Okay, that was just Dennis Setzer. Alright, I just want to check one more thing. I wasn't really looking. Did Hermie Sadler get 4 tires? I assume he did. What's he doing? He's just sitting there. Did he just get gas? That was dumb. Okay, Kenny Wallace got 4 tires. Okay, so this is lap 125. This is basically halfway. Let's go back to me here. Okay, that's when I pit. Okay, so here, nope, we're still yellow here. All right, here we're about to go green, the last green flag. Lap 129, we went green. So the last 131 laps was all under green. And I was in 17th. And with only the 6 behind me, so basically last behind everyone. There's Johnny Benson, but Chad Little was in front of him. I think Chad Little pit somewhere because I ended up seeing him a few times. Yeah, so the last 131 laps was all green, and I passed all of these cars and ended up catching the leader on the last lap. That's nuts. That's a great race. It was fun. Yeah, there's the 6 just doing his stupid pit thing. All right, so the only incident that was my fault, really, I mean, except for all the times that I just spun trying to avoid accidents, but the only incident that was like purely my fault was this first lap one, or at the very start. Let's see this again. All right, yeah, so I got Shauna behind me, which is good. So I figured I'd have a buffer. I thought I might be able to keep up here, but I was pretty slow on starts. Partly because it was cloudy out, so I didn't want to gas it because sometimes you hit the gas and the car just spins out. Okay, the 41 gets low. I'm inside the 29. Everything's looking good right now. And then right there, yeah, see, that's what happened right there. The 63 of Jim Bound. I guess right here, let's see. Right here, he's clear. He doesn't, or I don't really have that position. And so then as we go into the corner, he gets held up behind the 43. But then I dive in there, and now he's kind of in no man's land in the middle. And now we're 3 wide. And so when I wash up the track just a little bit, I get into the side of him. Because I wasn't expecting him to be right there. I was expecting him to be up here and have a little bit more room. And if I had had a little more room, it would have been fine. But he jumped low, and then I just went in too hot because I wasn't expecting it. Thankfully, I didn't wreck him. So I didn't wreck anyone else. I did run into like David Green or Kenny Wallace at one point, but it was just, I just kind of wrecked myself going in too hot. And thankfully, they all avoided me. Let's go back to that. Yeah, just a lazy spin. Keller got me a little bit, but I didn't even get damage from that. And then there was a really good like 40 lap green flag run, and then it was just caution after caution from like lap 40 to lap 120. Yeah. And I spun a few times just avoiding wrecks. But you know, I think that's the best strategy in these short track races. Just stay on the lead lap and pit under every caution. And then you can restart in the back and just kind of take your time as you let your tires warm up. No one's putting pressure on you from behind. It's easier to avoid the wrecks when they happen. And then you just let the AI wreck themselves until they all, either get wrecked out of the race or they get so damaged that they're basically like not a factor anymore. And then eventually when it goes green, you got fresher tires than everyone else, and there's only a few really fast cars left. And then you just pick your way through to the front. I'm tempted to put the difficulty up to 101. Let's go back up here somewhere. I'm tempted to put the difficulty back up to 101%, just because I won, and so to me it's like if I win it's too easy, but I don't know, I think the difficulty is correct. It's just the AI pitting behavior puts them at a disadvantage because they don't pit. And so then I pit every time and I come out with fresh tires. Of course, in real life you don't have an unlimited set of tires. Someday if I go really all out with the realism, I'll limit myself. And I'll decide like, okay, each race I have X amount of tires. And then I won't be able to just kind of chill in the back and let everyone wreck themselves and then eventually go win the race with fresher tires. All right, well, that was a great race. I think the first half of the race took an hour and the second half only took about 40 minutes because it was all green. I win, Johnny Benson second, Tracy Leslie third, Larry Pearson, Kenny Wallace, David Green, Mike Wallace, Rodney Combs, Hermie Sadler, Jim Baum, Randy LaJoy. 11 cars on the lead lap. Okay, let's take a look at that Shauna Robinson accident. I remember she was like flipping down the front straightaway. Let's see here. I have no idea what lap that was. Let's see if there's a point where she shows up. Oh, it's not going to count down. Oh, okay, here we go. Wow, okay, so was this the last caution when she flipped? Oh, the 41 there. Boom. Landed on the pit wall. And that's me going by there. Okay, what happened to the 41 here? Oh, it looks like David Green got into him. Yeah, this car was really slow. So the 41, who is also pretty slow, is trying to, it looks like he's trying to kind of dive bomb him going into this corner. And David Green is trying to dive bomb the 41. Yeah, just gets into him. And then Shauna just gets hit in the worst possible way. There's me just kind of chilling, cruising by. Yeah, Look at that. All four wheels off the ground. She's flying right there. Look. Look at that. That's a great shot. That's awesome. Maybe that should be the thumbnail. Yeah. There's me just cruising by. All right. I saved it, right? Yes. I saved this one. Yes. Okay. All right. There I am, the winner by 0.43 seconds. Okay. Let's put this right here. Let's see if I can pull up the points. And I think I figured this out. If anyone has watched any of my previous videos, they know I was getting confused as to how to get this to work, but I think I got it figured out. I think what you got to do is you got to click the first one, do shift, and then click the last one. Let's see. No, that did not work. All right, let's try that again. I swear it worked like this last night. Okay, Daytona, Rockingham, Richmond, Martinsville, Atlanta, Darlington, Hickory. Yeah, see, Martinsville and Atlanta are flipped. All right, I guess I haven't figured that out yet. All right, so after Hickory, I was 8th, and I'm now 5th. I jumped up 3 spots. You know what? How many laps did I lead? I think I only led 1 lap. I led 2 laps, the last 2. Wow. 10 cautions. I led the last 2 laps. All right, so I'm now 5th in the points. Only 49 behind Chad Little. Yeah. I don't know. It's starting to look a little easy. Maybe I should up the difficulty. I got 2 wins. Anyone else have 2 wins? Okay, Hermie Sadler has 2 wins. And I think the next race is a short track too at Rougemont. That should be a tough race because I haven't really driven on that track at all. I need to practice it. All right, well, I'm up to 5th. Craven had problems again. Where's Craven now? Craven's in 17th. Jason Keller, he's had a horrible season so far too, and he's a fast car. Him and Ricky Craven are fast cars, but they just haven't had any luck. Same thing with Tim Fiedel. I'm surprised he's so far back. But Rodney Combs has been more consistent. Yeah, Chad Little, 5 top 5s. Larry Pearson, 6 top 5s. Yeah, Kenny Wallace, David Green, all of them doing well. All right, 2 wins, 3 top 5s, 5 top 10s, 1 pole. Led 104 laps out of 8 races. So 5 top 10s out of 8. I don't know. Okay, this was the real race. The 94 Goodies 250. David Green won it. Tommy Houston, who was doing the stupid pit thing, got second. Jeff Green was in the Clabber Girl car. I wonder if Stevie Reeves was in this race. I don't see him. So Yes, if Stevie Reeves didn't make the race, he might have just asked them if they'd put Clapper Girl on this car or something. I don't know. All right, Dale Jarrett, Jim Bound, Larry Pearson, Harry Gant, Derek Cope, Phil Parsons. There's Rodney Combs. There's Mark Martin. 11 cars on the lead lap. And they had 10 cautions as well. So the exact same amount of cautions in the real race as was in the race I just ran. So not, I mean, even though they were all bunched up in a row, not too unrealistic, I guess. And the race finished under caution. Yeah, there's Stevie Reeves. He didn't qualify or something. So I'll bet you when he didn't qualify or withdrew or whatever, then Jeff Green was in Michael Waltrip's car and was like, "Hey, let's put Clabber Girl on the car." So they had a sponsor, or because he probably had some obligation with Clabber Girl, and Stevie Reeves needed Clabber Girl to be in the race. Who was bringing up the rear? Oh, it was Shauna Robinson. She only made 7 laps and then had ignition failure. That's too bad. And they had 22 cars finish the race. So, I mean, if you were to look at these standings and then look at the standings in the race I just ran, pretty accurate. I mean, the exact same number of cautions. There was 11 on the lead lap here, and there was 11 on the lead lap here. There was how many? 25 running at the end in mine, and in the real one, there was 22. So pretty accurate, even though it seems like there was a whole ton of cautions. At least their cautions were a little more spread out and not all bunched up in the first half of the race. All right. Great race, or at least great second half of the race. First half, it is what it is. Second half was great. I love that track. Big thank you to AI Line Mod for figuring out how to do the default Bristol with 2 pit lanes so we could run it like they did in the 90s. I appreciate that. Um, I like the track. That's probably the Bristol I'm going to be running more than any other. And he also has the night version too, so if you download it, you get both. All right, if anyone ever watches this, I appreciate it. Um, if not, that's totally fine. I'll be watching it later, that's for sure. And the next race should be at Rougemont. That's it for this one.